Now, hopefully that's working. Let's find out. I hate YouTube. Yeah, guys, let me know in the chat if it's working. Because everything should be working on my side. There, okay. Great. So I just needed to restart the bloody thing. Don't you love technology? Hello, Richard. Thank you for your help there. That was much needed. I had no idea that the sound wasn't coming through until I read your comments. So cheers for that, mate. That was very helpful. Let's have a look. Everything on my side. Right, cool. So it is actually working. And now the stream's not working. Don't you just... Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're into it. We're a minute into the game. And Scotland clear out of their 22 after a mark. Click very deep into Wales 22. And it's Davies who's back, gathers, and kicks downfield. He does get it off the park this time, but Scotland have definitely won the territory battle in that. Good start from Scotland, it seems. Also, I'm going to turn this down slightly. No, can we not do that? That's better. Okay, Finn Russell. So Scotland are playing quickly through Dempsey. It's ready to pull that sign language. Fair enough. Oh, it's a good cross kick to Kyle Steyn. Kyle Steyn offloads it infield. Oh, Hugh Jones offloads it to Nick Tompkins, and Wales will look to play out. They do have numbers. Davies is on the right-hand side. He's beaten one tackle, beats two. He's up to the 10-meter line. This is good counter there from Wales. They've now set, and I think it's Elias who it's Domachowski who trundles it up a little bit, just so that they can get the box kick set up for Davies. Yeah, thank God that's now working. Ridiculous. Anyway, as I was saying, really excited for this game. I predict a Scotland win. I don't know how cleanly, because they're not great in Cardiff. It's been 22 long years since they last won in Cardiff. But I do think they just have too much for Wales today. Advantage called, although I think it's a very unfair one for an offside, except because the ball was picked up. Davies is looking to recycle. He does so. He goes deep to Costello. Costello looking to get out of their own half here. He launches a bomb for Rio Dyer to chase. Rio Dyer goes high, can't get it, and Kyle Steyn does come down with it. Scotland looking to set a platform with their forwards. White to Ritchie. Jamie Ritchie no longer, he's now vice-captain. Finn Russell is now captain. Finn Russell, that man, kicks it high, slices it a bit, and only makes about 10 meters. However, Kyle Steyn is a good contest. Kyle Steyn does win it, though, and he's got the ball back, and I think Scotland win the penalty here. Not a great kick there from Finn Russell, but Kyle Steyn saving him a bit. But Kyle Steyn already having a decent start to this game with those kick and chase, rather the kick chasers. I think he definitely needed a good. Well, no, Scotland need to impose themselves on this game rather quickly. I think because they want to, I'd say, take an early lead. Gregor Townsend just being shown there, the Scotland head coach. So, Scotland with the line out. Turner to throw in just outside the Welsh 22. They go long and they do take it at the back. They've set the maul. They're just on the... They're inside the 22 now. White looking to keep the maul going as long as possible. Now they release the backs. Tuipulotu takes on the line. They're inside the 22 now. Hugh Jones bundles over him, over the ruck. Russell. Or rather, Messi, shall we say. Feeds Kyle Steyn. Kyle Steyn. Fagerson. Russell with a cross kick. And it's a bit too long for Turner on the wing. But I think they were on advantage there. So I think they're coming back for the penalty for offside. Wales offside there. And I would imagine Scotland will take the early points here. Through the boot of Finn Russell. get some early scoreboard pressure. I personally, I want Scotland to win this. Says the person watching from Edinburgh. It would be nice to see a little bit of a change up in this Six Nations, and I definitely want to see Scotland do better. If any of you know, by the way, just so if any of you are Welsh supporters, do you know where Lee Halfpenny is right now? He is about to start a game at fullback for the Crusaders against Munster in Ireland. So that's that's his debut for the Crusaders, which is quite cool. Yep. So Finn Russell will be going for poles here. So they're Scotland looking to take the points and take the lead on the stroke of the 6th minute. Guys, let me know what your score predictions are, as Russell knocks this one over very easily. 3-0. Scotland ahead early in this Six Nations game. Yeah, do let me know what your predictions are, and also who do you think will be player of the match? We saw a debutant in the England game get player of the match in Ethan Roots, and also I don't think McCarthy was on debut, but a very young new player for Ireland getting the man of the match against France. So good on him there. He played a brilliant game last night. Wales go deep with their restart, and Scotland looking to exit through Ben White off the box kick. The ball is... Oh, it's a very good kick from Ben White there. Brings play up to just over the halfway, so they're back into the Welsh half, and that's a really good kick from White. So it'll be... oh my God, what's his name? Elias to throw in at the line-out. He goes to the front to Wainwright. Davies to Costello. Costello to Nick Tompkins. Tompkins off the back to Rafael. And back to Costello. Costello launching another exit kick to get them out of their half. Kyle Steyn doesn't have to jump. He's not under too much pressure. Beats one. Scotland looking to get out of their own half now. Russell with a dink over the top for Hugh Jones to chase. It's been knocked on by Hugh Jones, but they'll come back for the penalty. Not sure what that penalty was for. Might have been an offside. Oh, okay. In front of the kicker from a Welsh player. Wow. Tell you what, the referee's already saying the next offside could be a yellow card. Jesus, that's a very early yellow card for something so simple. Yeah, I tell you what, they make a good point. It's a totally new look fullback with no Stuart Hogg and no Blair Kinghorn. So I think Blair Kinghorn's now over in France. But Kyle Rowe starting at 15. Interesting. Is Darcy Graham injured? So Scotland with a very good kick through Finn Russell to the corner. They're about, I'd say, 15 metres out. Turner to throw in at the line out. I think they'll go to the middle here. Or no, yeah, they do go to more or less to the middle. Off the top to White. White to Pelotu. And it's a good run, but I think there could be... Nope, no turnover. White to Turner. White again. Scotland playing really quickly here. Wales going to have to defend. They've got a player down, and I think it's Domachowski. Oh, and there's a penalty given away there. And Wales do get the turnover. And I think we'll have to have an HIA here for Domachowski. He's been lying on the floor holding his head for a while now. So yeah, I think there'll be an HIA. But it's good signs from Scotland in this early part. They are doing all of the attacking, using their kicks effectively. They're either getting it into touch or they are making them contestable. Whereas Wales just rather conceding possession with their kicks, whereas Scotland are just managing that better. They're getting the ball back on quite a few occasions. They're also just moving Wales around. They look a lot more directed than the Welsh kicks. And it looked like Domachowski he certainly has to have an HIA. And he just got his head in the wrong position there. And I think he practically knocked himself. On the hip. Directly to George Turner's hip. And he was practically out cold. He has to have an HIA. There's no way he can stay on the field without an HIA. But it's a long break of play, this, and it has to be. Has to be for player safety. But Scotland doing all of the attacking in this this first 9 minutes. Good signs for them. Very good signs. They're putting all the pressure on Wales. I think there are... while we have this break, Mark Sony is watching the Currie Cup. Who's playing in the Currie Cup right now? Or are you saying Scotland versus Wales is like watching Currie Cup? I don't know what you're trying to say there. But fair. The Currie Cup used to be so much better than it is now. Oh, it makes me so sad. I used to love watching and going to the games when I used to live in SA. Tell you what, so many debutants this weekend for, specifically for England. Quite a few for Italy as well. But pretty happy with quite a few of the debutants that played for England specifically today. Ethan Root's getting man of the match. Fair, he deserved it. And how? How does Domachowski not have to go off for an HIA when he's down to that long, clutching his head? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Like, he should be going for an HIA. But okay, Elias with the clearance kick. Oh, they've lost their own line out, have Wales. Scotland looking to move it through Russell. Russell to Tuipulotu. Wrapped up. They're on the 10-meter line. Whoa, Zander Fagerson. Good tip on there from Turner. Change direction. Russell. Oh, he frees up Rowe. Rowe with a wide pass to Carl Steyn. Carl Steyn steps inside. Beats one, beats two. He's up to the 5-meter line now. White. Is that Turner? I don't know. I couldn't tell. Back to the right through Rowe. No, it wasn't Turner. I don't know who it was, though. White. White again. Scotland looking to use their forwards. This is Fagerson. They're still on that 5-meter line. Schoeman. White. They're going to go wide now. Finn Russell. Oh, he feeds Duhan van der Merwe on a great line. Brought down well, though. White goes himself. Is tackled. Duhan van der Merwe getting through some forward work there. Suppose he can. Fagerson picks up. They're about a metre short. Come on, Scotland. They're literally under the poles, a metre short. Come on, Scotland. Come on, Scotland. Schoeman with no hair this time. And I think Schoeman's over. And a shaved Pierre Schoeman, I think, has scored Scotland's first try. The referee is going to check it. But this could be the opening score of the game. Or rather, opening try of the game. And Wales, at this point, are going to have to match this Scottish ferocity. Otherwise, it's going to be a totally one-sided game. Wales need to keep the ball. Let's see. Ooh. It might be called for a double movement. It might. He reaches. No, it's going to be a try. It'll be a try. He's gone to ground. He hasn't propelled himself. Oh, he kind of has on his elbow, but I don't know if that's... You can't propel yourself off the knee. I think this will be a try. Yep. Pierre Schoeman scores Scotland's first try of the championship, and that is Scotland 10 points to the good. And a fresh-shaved Pierre Schoeman opens the account for tries for Scotland in this Six Nations. And what a start. What a first 10 minutes for Scotland. They're playing bloody well. And Wales are just having to soak it up, but they're gonna have to do a lot more than that if they want to be in this game. Scotland are looking dangerous. I mean, Finn Russell will certainly get this kick, so it'll be 10-0. Don't forget, I mean, Italy raced to a 10 points to 0 lead against England, and they didn't win. But this is Scotland, not Italy. So we'll see what happens. But it was a great break there. And a great cross from switch with Kyle Rowe, and I think it was Hugh Jones that just freed up the space. And it was brilliant from Schoeman. Brilliant wriggle through. Wales kick off. Rio Dyer tearing after this. It goes into the 10 meter. Sorry, the 22. What's important is they don't carry it out. They go to ground just on the line, and Ben White will be able to knock this into touch and relieve the pressure. Ben White struggling to get it out. He does so now. Kick is long. Another really good clearance kick there from Ben White. Again takes play into Wales's half. And, I mean, a 30-meter box kick with okay angle. Good effort, mate. Very good effort. Wales throw quickly. Williams feeds Costello. Costello to Tompkins. Tompkins in the midfield who I think... Who's there? Who's playing? I can't even remember who's playing in there. Number 6. Back to Costello. And it's the same kick they've done in the last 3 times. And backwards by Kyle Steyn. And then there's an attempted kick that's charged down from Finn Russell. And the ball bounces out on the Scottish 10-meter line. It'll be a Scottish line-out. That was a more accurate kick from Costello. And at least Rio Dye could have a stab at it. But it's the 3rd time they've tried that. And it hasn't worked. Wales need to play a bit with the ball. Turner. Turner throws to the middle. He's an overthrow, so Wales win it back. Elias off to Rafael. No, sorry, yeah, Rafael. It's in midfield here with Tompkins. He's wrapped up by Hugh Jones. He does get to ground. Davies to... Who's that? I couldn't see who that was. I think it was Watkin. Using their forwards, Wales. They're in Scotland's half. Could be a turnover here. Nope. Davies feeds back to Costello. Another kick from Costello. And it's... oh, okay. Rowe picked that up quite early. He certainly could have let that go into the in-goal area. But I suppose a decent clearance is better than a goal line dropout. So, fair enough. There might be a high... Yeah, there's a penalty advantage for a high tackle here. I think it was on... no, Grady didn't start. And Davies tries to chip over the top. So they will come back for the penalty as Scotland can claim it. Yeah, Kyle Rowe with a high shot on... not... Is it Winnett? Yeah, nothing more than that because the player's height dropped so quickly. Let's have a look. So, I just want to go find the... Come on, where are the teams? Oh, there. Okay, so that was... No, that's what must be Winnett. Wait, was there a change later in the game? So there might have been a... I don't know if... I'm pretty sure Winnett's playing 15. See, okay, so Wales have a very good attacking line out here. They go through to Tompkins. Tompkins is up to almost the 5-meter line. Davies. Oh, it's a great pass to Beard, but there's a knock-on. I think it was from Adam Beard, so Scotland get away with that. And there's a release of pressure, shall we say. Right, let me just get the team sheet I actually want. Come on, where is it? There it is. No, that's just Wales. Where's the one I saw earlier? Give me a second, guys. I want to try and find both teams next to each other. Makes it easier to read. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so Winnett is playing 15. So, Scotland with a defensive scrum here. Will look to clear their lines as quickly as possible. So, there'll be a reset at the scrum as both front rows go to ground. Oh, I tell you what, Scotland have a 22 kg advantage in the scrum. Despite having a lighter front row, it's in the back row that they're ahead by 26 kgs. Much heavier back row for Scotland. So we'll have the reset scrum now. Here we go. It is Scotland's put in, so White will have the put into this scrum. And the scrum's stable at the moment. The ball will definitely come out of this scrum. Both front rows go to ground. Dempsey picks off the back to Tuipulotu. White feeds Ferguson. White will look for a box kick here. Rolls the ball to the back of the Caterpillar. And White smacks it with his left foot. And he does find touch. Not as much distance on his on the left-hand side of the field as in the right. Carmen, go Wales. No, to be honest, I want Scotland to win, Carmen. I also live in Scotland, so, and I am part Scottish, so fair enough. So Wales will have an attacking line out outside of Scotland's 22. They do win their own ball. Davies to Costello. Costello midfield to Tompkins. Tompkins offloads it to Raffel. Davies. Costello to Adams, who's come off his wing. Potentially almost another high tackle from Scotland through Kyle Steyn. Wales using their forwards in Beard. Davies going left again. Win it to Josh Adams, who's still off his wing. Finn Russell really wanting to strip that ball from him, but can't. The ball's gone to ground, but there'll be a turnover. The maul was called before the ball went to ground. And that's a really, really good defence there from Scotland. And Wales are going to have to find a way to break down this Scottish team in defence. Sorry, in attack. Otherwise, this is going to be a long, long day for them. I tell you what, it's almost 20 minutes into the game and Wales haven't even looked like scoring any points. The scoreboard remains 10 points to 0. So you may be confused about the field of view we have on the pitch. So if you reversed it, if you basically did a 360, or sorry, a 180 of the pitch on the screen on our stream, so imagine you're looking down from the top. That's how you'd be seeing it. Because on the live stream, so watching the game on TV, you'll be seeing it almost reversed. So Scotland on the TV are playing left to right, rather than on their right to left. Just having a quick look at Brown here. Camera focusing on him with the spider cam as well. And yeah, guys, chuck in your predictions for the score in the chat. Let's have a bit of a comp going here. How's the poll looking? What do we reckon the score's going to be? Oh no, the poll's gone. I didn't even see the end. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, 50-50. I tell you what. Okay, so Scotland win the penalty at the... No, sorry, the free kick at the scrum. And they decide to clear it. So Russell clears it straight to Tompkins. Tompkins launches it back. Straight to Russell. Russell launches it back. And there's a bit of kick tennis now. Tompkins again. No, that's... Costello, sorry. The ball does reach the ground, and Russell gets it and clears it downfield. There's a bit of space there. He's aimed for it 50-22, and I think he's got it. And I think that is a very good 50-22 from Finn Russell. And I tell you what, Costello totally sliced his return kick. No, sorry, it wasn't. It was Tompkins, but what a kick by Finn Russell. The referee is giving a lot of warnings. And he's given a penalty because of ill discipline. It was a 50-22, and I think there was some complaints and stuff. And because of that... Oh, wait, what is it? Ah, it's Josh Adams. The ball had gone out, but the ball was usable. And all he did was he ran over and threw it out. And he's been penalised for that. And very stupid there from Josh Adams. So, yeah. Scotland have the opportunity to make it a 13-point ball game. And as the ref said, he's now threatening like any more stuff like that. In fact, probably the next penalty will be a yellow card. He's warned them twice of yellow cards. What's the score? The score is, well, with the Finn Russell kick to come, probably 13 points to 10. And he nails the kick. It is 13 points to 10. HBPW, the scoreboard is up there. If you look on the right-hand side of our stream, the scoreboard is on top of the field. So where you see whose possession it is, penalties, such like that. So 13 points to 0, 22.5 minutes gone. Wales have not looked like scoring, and they'll have the kickoff. So Scotland will get possession back. Ritchie rises high. Scotland outside their 22. They can't kick dead. Ben White told to use it. White with a box kick. Obviously, he can't clear this. It's down to Winnett. Winnett inside to Costello. Costello launches a high bomb. I think it's Josh Adams will chase. He has to let Russell claim it. Russell gets the ball away to Rowe. Wales trying to get the hands on it, but they can't do so. Crosby. It's good play from Scotland. They're just being very basic. Not doing anything special, but they don't need to. They just are getting... They're using territory very well here. Carmen Clutie. You said go Wales and now go Scotland. Winnett rises high. Excuse me. Winnett gets up high and claims the ball. Is immediately tackled, but Wales do recycle it. Raffel. Davies to Costello. Costello again launches a bomb to chase. Josh Adams chasing this one. Rowe knocks it on, I think. And then there's a high tackle from Beard, but there is a knock on. And it is from Kyle Rowe, the fullback, who knocks it on. So it'll be a scrum to Wales. I'm just going to restart my stream as it's really bad at the moment. In fact, at halftime I'm going to restart my laptop because this is a lot of slow stuff that needs a restart. Anyway, so almost 15 minutes left in this first half, and I tell you what, we've already we've not even seen Wales looking like scoring, and that's not good for Wales. I tell you that much. Be reset as both front rows go to ground. And they're going to move slightly more infield for some reason. No, the ref just having a chat with the front rows. So the ref is now saying, tell you what, he's threatening a lot of cards here, considering he's threatened for dissent, he's threatened for offside lines. Now he's saying, if we keep getting more penalties in the scrum, players are going to go off. Like, at this point, the next penalty will be a yellow card. Alright, so Davies feeds the scrum. They'll need to keep it up here. The ball does come out. Costello out the back to Josh Adams, who fumbles it and then regathers. They're up over halfway, and the ball's come out. It's been stolen. Finn Russell. Finn Russell to Rowe. Rowe steps inside, but he is wrapped up by Costello. White. Ooh, that looked a bit offside there from Wales. Xander Fagerson. Oh, and I tell you what, great line and great bust by Skuman. And there's a penalty to Wales here. He just got too far ahead of his supporters, and I think it's Reffel who gets up. Tommy Reffel with the turnover, known as Turnover Tommy. And so Wales get a penalty kick right in more or less the middle of the field. So Costello will go to eat up some territory and look to get them an attacking platform. Needs a big kick here, does Costello. And he brings play, I think, just inside the Scottish 22. Brilliant there. Are you happy with England beating the mighty Italians? I mean, I'm happy we beat them. And I think actually we played pretty well. Italy were just amazing in their first 15 minutes. And, I mean, if they'd managed to carry that on the whole game, oh my god, England we would have lost by probably a bit. But England just kind of dug themselves in and progressively got better throughout the game. But yeah, I mean, they got that final try because of very poor defence from Dingwall. But I'm just happy we won. It's such a new look side that we just needed that. I'm fine. I'm not so concerned with how the Six Nations goes for England. Because it is such a new look side, and we're not playing for, we're preparing for the next World. This is the beginning of the World Cup cycle, so I'm looking for debuts, which we're getting. I'm looking for building a new and exciting team, which I think we're doing. Freeman had a brilliant game, and it was good. It's nice to see Italy turn up instead of just being whipping boys. So Wales probably their first proper attack here. Josh Adams getting himself in the mix here, off the back of that line out. Davies to Wainwright. No, not to Wainwright. Botham. Oh, so Botham's in the headgear. Beard. They're inside the 22. Davies to Reffel. Scotland trying to turn it over, but can't do so. Costello. Costello takes on the line. Davies again recycles, bringing back the forwards in Reffel. Ritchie has got all over this, although Davies does manage to come up with it. So it's brilliant from Davies there to maintain possession for Wales. Tompkins has to act as scrum half. We're almost 30 minutes through this first half. And it's Brown who acts as scrum half, popping it to his forwards. Davies, they're inside the 22 still. Wainwright. Big tackle by two Scottish men. Fagerson and I think it was Gilchrist. But there's a knock-on from Davies at the ruck. Scotland have got it. White back to Finn Russell. Finn Russell changes direction and kicks downfield. It's a big kick from Finn Russell. And, oh, that's a lot of ground that he's just eaten up there from the Welsh. Deep into their own, well, into the Welsh half. And just all of that comes to nothing. Oh, he lifts his head and he throws it straight into one of his own players' feet. But what a kick. Finn Russell is kicking so well to touch. That's two kicks of over 50 metres. Elias with an overthrow. Turner comes away with it. White to Russell. Russell with a kick over. Oh, it does go straight to Rowe, who is not. They don't manage to pull him out. It's very close to this touchline. Russell. This is really good movement of the ball here from Scotland. And would you expect anything else from Finn Russell? Finn Russell decides to step back in field. He feeds Kyle Stain. My God, that one was hard to get out. Tuipulotu feeds Rowe. Feeds can't remember who that was, but Rowe's on the break down the right. Tackled by Winnett. They're into the 22. Fagerson again. White. Come on, Scotland. Cummings. Good carry there. Eventually brought down by Wainwright. White again. To Tuipulotu. Tuipulotu out the back to Finn Russell. Finn Russell goes through. He feeds Johan van der Merwe. And Johan van der Merwe is under the sticks. And it was as simple as that. And both Finn Russell and Johan van der Merwe in my fantasy team. That is banking points for me. And that's a 20-point lead 30 minutes into this game. And I tell you what, Wales are in big shit here. This is alarm bells everywhere for Wales. They have had almost no attack, and they are getting pummeled on attack. Oh, this is problematic for Wales. They could be... Look, this could be like a very heavy defeat. Scotland are just going the right way to finally getting rid of that 21 years of pain in Cardiff. And of course, Duan van der Merwe is going to be on the score sheet because he always is. Score prediction from Chat Sport. Wales getting steamrolled. It looks like they are. 45-12. That... I don't know. At this rate, that seems conservative. But yes, I think you're probably right. It'll be around there if Wales get anything. They haven't looked like getting any points in 31 minutes. So, Wales kick into the 22. Sorry. Yeah, it is Ferguson who rises high. Or is it Dempsey? Is Dempsey playing 8? Let's see. Scotland. White. Ferguson is playing 8. Dempsey is on the bench. Sorry, that's my fault. Win it. Steps to Duan van der Merwe. Good on him there. They're up over halfway. Davies to Wainwright. Wainwright out wide. And I tell you what, Watkin is smashed. Davies to Costello. Costello to Beard. They're losing ground here. They need to do something better. Costello steps in field. Decides not to use Tompkins on his outside. And I tell you what, Scotland are counter-rucking here. And Scotland have turned it over. Oh, Scotland should have turned it over. They just didn't have enough players to pick it up. So, oh, what's his name? Botham. Botham picks it up. So Davies feeds Botham. They're still in their own half. They are not really moving up the field. Davies with a box kick. Kyle Rowe comes forward and claims it under pressure. White feeds in field to Ritchie. Tell you what, Kyle Rowe's been playing well for a player who doesn't often play at fullback. And there's a Scotland player taken out by Beard as he rolls away. But no penalty. So Scotland will be able to clear here through Ben White. And he does. Can't kick out, though, as it's outside their 22. Davies is back. He claims the ball. Passes infield to Win it. Win it on his bike. Tackled well, though, by Gilchrist. Davies going left. Leon Brown with a decent carry, but stopped pretty quickly. And just no players from Wales have been at all effective. They're still in their own half. Like, they only get out of their half through kicks. Davies with another kick. Dyer chasing, but he's been called back. There's a penalty here for Wales, though. And I believe it's offside. And it is. It's Cummins. Cummins offside, and that's a let-off for Wales. They're very lucky with that. It could be me, but do Wales always start slow? Seem to be playing in the later stages. Yes. They do seem to like be a comeback team, but well, we'll see. I mean, there's no reason why they can't get back into this game. But, you know, I don't know. Like, they're just not offering anything on attack. And Costello is going to have to stand up and kind of be the bigger replacement and just boss this team around because they need it. Gatland looking very, very worried in that shed. So, Elias, another overthrow from Elias, and Turner gets it again. And their lineouts have been shocking. And Wales just not giving themselves a chance to get anything going. Finn Russell again tries to kick. Duan van der Merwe is chasing. The ball is going to beat. Tell you what, Win it. Didn't get it. And then Josh Adams stabs it through. So, Finn Russell will have to do something here. He's okay. That was really stupid from Finn Russell. Putting themselves under unnecessary. Wales have got a chance here. Because Finn Russell tried to pass and charge down. Luckily, there's a knock on there from Wales. But Finn Russell putting Scotland under unnecessary pressure there. That was just way too quick. So Finn Russell with a decent kick across the field. Duan van der Merwe with a good chase, but it doesn't go out. Then Josh Adams kicks through. And then Finn Russell passes outfield to the blind. To Kyle Rowe, who then gets charged down, but Finn Russell should have just kicked it. It looks like there's going to be a check here from the TMO. And it looks like Sam Costello's taken a knock. And they're checking it. So we'll see. I hope there's not anything too cynical in this. Like, hopefully it's just a penalty, because this game's... I don't want Wales to get back into this game because of a yellow card or a red card. Let's see. Ooh. I think we're going to see a yellow card here for Scotland. It's a shoulder to the head. The top of the head, but it is a shoulder. And it's Christie. Christie? Let me have a look. Crosby. Crosby could be seeing yellow here. It's the top of Costello's head that he hits. It is reckless. It is reckless. Like, I obviously he didn't intend to do it. Yeah, like I will feel for him. Yeah, you really can't tackle like that. I mean, it's not a tackle, but you can't clear out like that. It's unfortunate, though. Okay, interesting. So there's not going to be any yellow card. No foul play. I'm not so sure about that. Well, interesting call. I tell you what, under the rules, I would have thought that was just a yellow card, but I guess not. No yellow card, no foul play, going for the line out. Look, I would have felt for him if he got a yellow, but I thought that because of the rules that have been have been so prevalent recently, I would have thought that, yeah, that would have been off. At least a yellow, but like harsh, but understandable. But I tell you what, Costello's gone off for an HIA, so Owen Lloyd is on. I tell you what, he's a class player, Owen Lloyd. Like, he's been amazing for Bristol. But let's see what this does to Wales. So Scotland will have a defensive scrum here. And I think there's a free kick here. Free kick to Wales. This could be, you know, Wales, if they get some points before half-time, they're back in the game. So it will be I think Wales have called the scrum here. So after the free kick, Wales will call the scrum, and actually makes, as long as they can win it, it makes sense. They've got a good attacking platform, and they should be able to get some points here. But their attack has been pretty bland in this game so far, so no guarantee. And with just over 3 minutes left to play in this half, they need something to go in. They need something to go into the half, like, holding on to. And it's again a penalty this time to Wales. Now, do they go to the line out? It has not been working well for them. Elias has been overthrowing so many times. They are going to go to the line out. I would actually have reset the scrum. I would have set the scrum again. Yeah, Elias has hit 3 overthrows. He needs to. They just need to go to the front here. They have out of 5 lineouts, he's lost 3. They have to go to the front here and set them all. They cannot risk going for another overthrow. They go to the back, and it's gone over the back again. Although it did go through the hands, but it's over the back, and Scotland have got it. And Wales have got only themselves to blame. A dysfunctional line-out, and they go for it when they should have taken a scrum. They've just got the penalty off the scrum, hit them again. But Scotland have it. and they're going to clear their lines. And the way that White and Finn Russell have been kicking, this is going back up to halfway. 2 minutes left on the clock in this half. White clears. It's going up and about 5 meters out of the 22. But it's just really poor from Wales. And you can just see Gatland's just like, yeah, of course. Of course another one goes to the fucking thing. And I tell you what, Wales have lost another line out. Finn Russell to Pelotu. Van der Merwe has to pick up because Tuipulotu's isolated. And there's definitely a turnover penalty there. And honestly, Wales just need to go for poles here. They need to get 3 points. They need something to go into the halftime with. Like, they're not getting a try. Their lineout's shocking. They need to get 3 points here. I would go for the 3. Yes, it still leaves them 17 points down, but they've got something. They're on the board. And they're not. They're going to go for the lineout. Johan Lloyd will kick to the line. And he's missed it. He's missed touch. And Rowe catches it and launches it back downfield. And Wales are just playing themselves out of this game. Davies catches on halfway. Owen Lloyd. No, sorry. Yeah, it is Owen Lloyd. Owen Lloyd's got a bloody good step on him. Dummy there from Domachkowski. Oh, was it Brown? I think it was Brown. Davies passes back to Winnett. Winnett with a long kick. High kick. But again, it's too deep. Straight to Finn Russell. Finn Russell launches it back at them. Winnett. Winnett with a kick. Referee calls everyone to stop. Kick straight to Finn Russell on his own 22. Finn Russell got all the time in the world to kind of pick where he goes. He kicks long downfield, straight back to Winnett. And I think Winnett will run forwards and kick it high for an actual chaseable kick. And Scotland do manage to reclaim it. Although there is a penalty here against Scotland now for sealing off. And now they don't have the option to go for the points. So they're going to have to go for the line out. Because they're way too far away for Owen Lloyd to kick that over. So they're going to go for the line out. And the game management in this has just been very poor from Wales. Owen Lloyd kicks, brings play up to the 22, just outside Scotland's 22. And this will be the last play of the first half. Wales needs something to hold on to in this in this half. Elias has to hit his man here, and he does. He finally hits his man in the middle. Elias off the back to Tompkins. Tompkins knocks it on, and that will be half time. And what a very, very poor first half from Wales. Both in decision making, very little attack, and Scotland just yes, they've weathered a 8 minute period without the ball, but haven't looked like conceding. And Wales offering very little in this game. At home, they are 20 points to 0 down against a team that hasn't beaten them here in 21 years. And that is a bad look for Wales. And are we seeing, what's to come for them in this tournament? You'd fancy Ireland stronger than Scotland. A French side playing well, stronger than Scotland. This could be a very long tournament for Wales. But that's the halftime score, 20 points to 0 in favour of Scotland. I will see you in about 10 minutes for the second half. So don't go away, or make sure you come back in about 10 minutes. And, well, I suppose we'll see you in a bit. We'll see you in a bit. I can't even tell if the stream's off yet. Give me a second, guys. I'm not even sure what's going on here. Oh, I think I have to end this. Do I end the stream? But yeah, I've got to admit the score's not looking good for them, eh? It is not looking good. Give me a second, guys. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, tell you what, this is a stressful game. I tell you what, I wouldn't want England to face the Scotland team in this game. Alright, off grid. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Alright, off grid. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Oh, come on now. Right. Why is this so hard to do? Is it? Okay. So yeah, do that. What, and then update? All right, and I think we are back. The teams are just coming onto the pitch now. And I tell you what, Wales have got a job to do here. Like, my God, they have some serious flipping work to do to get back into this match. Because they are trailing hard. Yeah, they're trailing really hard in this game. 20 points to 0. Didn't fire a single shot in that first half. And they've really got their work cut out for them today. Scotland to kick off. So, Finn Russell will get us restarted in this second half. And Wales, I hope Wales do fire something just to make this an interesting game. Finn Russell goes deep, straight to Wainwright. Wainwright beats one player and gets himself out of his 22. And I tell you what, Thomas Williams is already on the pitch. So there have been changes to the Welsh team already. So Thomas Williams will have the entire second half. And I hope he does something. He's my substitute player in the Fantasy League, which means he gets ×3 points in this second half. Wouldn't mind him scoring a young try or two. So Scotland have the ball on the halfway line. I think Scotland have not made a change. Crosby feeds Skuman. He's not back, surprisingly. Fagerson out the back to Finn Russell. Finn Russell out the back to Tuipulotu. Tuipulotu to Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones to... And it's great hands down that. They're into Wales half. Fagerson. Ryan Elias is also off and Elliot D is on. No surprise there, considering. Leon Brown's also off and Asirati is on the field. And obviously Gareth Davies for Thomas Williams. Anyone else? Nope, that's all the changes for Wales. And I presume there aren't any for Scotland because it hasn't come up. So White will kick forwards. Ritchie is chasing. As well as... who the hell was that? 12, so it must have been Tuipulotu. So Wales are back in their own 22. Good kick there from Ben White. Although now they could arguably clear out into touch straight away. Wales looking to trundle up with Domachowski. Thomas Williams with a box kick, sporting a lovely moustache. Falls to Kyle. That looked like Healy, not Kyle Steen. Oh, it's brilliant from... Oh, I tell you what, Duan van der Merwe is going to go in here. Thomas Williams trying to cut him off. And Duan van der Merwe is over. And what a try there from van der Merwe. And it was just so easy. The offload from Finn Russell. That's another Finn Russell, Duan van der Merwe try. And that's double. More two hands in the single try for me. Both of my players involved there. And what? Scotland are just cutting Wales to ribbons. Poor kick, chase. Wales just everywhere, like all 6s and 7s in defence there. No defensive chase. And Duan van der Merwe's pace just gets him over. Rounding Thomas Williams, who is not a slow player. But Duan van der Merwe just showing too much gas on a turning Thomas Williams. And yeah, in his stride. Thomas Williams did actually fairly well to get close to him. But just easy try for Duan van der Merwe. And that is the last thing that Wales needed 2 minutes into this second half. 25 points to 0 with the kick to come that will probably go over. That's his 23rd try in 35 games. So, Finn Russell lining up the kick. He's got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And he nails it. 27 points to 0. And I didn't think, honestly, it would be this bad. I thought it would be a fairly close game, but this is just brutal. And I don't know. Yeah, Wales need to find something. So, Wales kick off. They kick off deep into the 22. Scotland will have the reset off the ruck, and Ben White will probably eat up a lot of ground off of this box kick. And a good kick, very good clearance again from Ben White, all the way up to halfway. He's in the mood. He's happy. He is having a very good game, and I should have picked him. Actually, no. To be fair, Mitchell did score a try, and he's done well for me. So, but Ben White is having a very good game off of his box kicks, and Scotland is firing really well. So it looks like Wales might have sorted their line-out troubles with Elias on the field now instead of... Sorry, D on the field instead of Elias? Yeah. Wales looking to get some kind of attack going here. Watkin through the middle. Almost turned over. Dyer looking to get himself into the game. The Broforce Brigade strikes again. I know. There's a penalty here for Wales. Oh, it's a great... Oh, that almost worked for Wales as well. Thomas Williams trying a little dink through for oh my God, what's his name? Josh Adams to chase. So, is Costello? Costello is back on the field, so he has returned, so Johan Lloyd will be back on the bench. He's clearly passed the HIA. Costello will kick to the corner, and with the what's it called? Hopefully them fixing their lineouts, they'll actually get something out of this this attacking lineout. Elliot D with a much more solid lineout there so far than Elias, and that would have been why Elias was taken off, because he was actually not bad around the park. Elliot D throws to the front. They do get the ball, and they've set the maul. It's moving sideways rather than forward here. They're gonna have to use it. Thomas Williams takes it out the back to Tompkins. Hands off to Josh Adams. They're up to the 22. Thomas Williams, quick recycle. Off to Elliot D. Oh, the ball's come out, but Williams picks it up. Dummies one. Off to Tompkins. Tompkins off the floor and out the back. But there's a penalty for Wales for offside against Scotland. So, will Wales take the points? Will they just get... No, they're not. They're going to go for the try. And actually, at this point, yeah, now I totally understand that. That opportunity of getting something before half-time is long gone. They actually do have to just go... Oh, it's not. No, it is. I tell you what. He must have failed, because Johan Lloyd is still on the field, so Costello must have failed his HIA. So, D throws to the front. They set the maul through Beard. This is a good maul, though. Wales could be scoring here. Wales are over. And Wales do get some points in this second half. And oh, I tell you what, Turner has also got himself a yellow card. So this could be a turning point in the game. Scotland down to 14 and conceding a try. And I believe it is Botham who scored here. That was a brilliant maul there from yeah, Botham with a good try. It was a brilliant maul there from Wales. And you see, just have to hit your lineouts, and that happens. So the question is now, are Wales back into this game? Can they do something from here? It's taken arguably like 52 minutes for them to score their first points. George Turner with a yellow card. Now, does this change things? Do Scotland now start to implode? Or do they... Oh, and it's not a good kick from Johan Lloyd. He's hooked it. It'll stay 27 points to 5. Still a 22-point deficit, but they've got 10 minutes of a yellow card. Question is, can they make very good use of it? Because they have to do something here. Those of you just joining us at the moment, do chuck your score predictions for the rest of the match in the chat. Get those in there. Let's have a gander at those. See what you guys think, and let's have a chat. So both of them scores. The red. Oh, and I think that's his last play of the game. Both of them has been substituted after that try. And who's that? So number 19, Williams, is on the field. Teddy Williams. Scotland kick deep into the 22. Straight to Thomas Williams. Thomas Williams returns. And it's a good kick from Thomas Williams, but Scotland take it quickly. Finn Russell frees up Tuipulotu. Or was that Rowe? Sorry, I think that was Rowe. Ben White here. Yeah, Scotland trying their best to let Wales back in. Ben White will look to clear here. Now they'll look to play some territory. They've just conceded. They won't want to get a penalty close to the sticks after conceding a try. So it's a good kick. Ioan Lloyd claims it. Wales looking to actually get some attacking play going. Domachowski with a half break. Thomas Williams feeds out to the left. Tompkins. Oh, and there's a very high tackle here. And I think it was No, it wasn't. Was it Gilchrist? Oh. I tell you what, Wales take it quickly, and then I would argue that was a tackle within the 10. Thomas Williams, with the pace of the Welsh game has suddenly increased because of Thomas Williams. And I tell you what, Wales are looking to attack a lot here. Thomas Williams. Oh, and there's a knock-on from Wales off the pass from Thomas Williams. But far more intent here from Wales, and they're actually getting themselves into this game. Elliot D with some good steps there. Rio Dyer hit very high there by the new man Skinner. When did he come on? So Skinner is on, and I'm not sure who he's replaced. Crosby smashing Tompkins there. Ioan Lloyd. So it's a knock-on, so it'll be a scrum to Scotland. And I think that's Ashman is onto the field because it's a scrum. So who are they sending off? I imagine it's a backline player. No, it is number 6, and I think number 6 is Crosby. So Crosby is being substituted, or sacrificed rather, for so that Ashman can come on. A temporary replacement. There you go. Just under 8 minutes left on that yellow card. Wales need to make something of it. Scotland concede a penalty at the scrum. So Wales will have a penalty. They'll probably go for touch here. And it's for standing up in the scrum. And I tell you what, Wales have come out of... To be fair, after conceding a try in the second minute of the second half, Wales have come out in this half with much more intent than in the first half. Lloyd goes for the corner. It's a good kick from Lloyd. Brings play almost up to 5 meters out. And could Wales just, do another rolling maul over? Scotland have conceded 11 penalties in this game. And just because of that, Wales should not be in the position where they are. Which shows you how dominant Scotland have been in what they've been doing. But 11 penalties in just, 50 minutes of rugby is a lot. So, Elliot D throws to the middle of the line-out. He does get it through Wainwright. They're trying them all again, although it's been disrupted by Scotland. I think there's an advantage here. Advantage to Wales. Scotland are not managing these short line-out. These not short line-outs, but the line-outs close to the line very well. The maul's still going forward slowly. Wales could be over here. And Wales will be over. They're over the line. They've just got to get the bloody ball down. And I think it's definitely held up. Has to be held up there. They were well over the line. So they'll come back for the penalty. Scotland need to be careful not to get a second yellow here. Finn Russell wanting to have a chat with the ref. Told to piss off. Tompkins is off. And he's replaced by Mason Grady. And I think Tompkins will be rather annoyed though with that. No, wait, Tompkins is not off. He's still on the field. So it must be Watkin who's off. Because Tompkins is still on the field. And I tell you what, Wales are going quickly. Wainwright picks up out the back. Uselessly wild pass. Goes back and Rio Dyer has to gather. Thomas Williams. Grady. Williams again feeds the captain. Williams to Domachowski. Williams changes direction. They go to the left. There's space here. They just need to use it. Oh, Thomas Williams with a long pass. He's fed Rio Dyer. Rio Dyer is over in the corner. Wales hit back. Wales are slowly getting themselves into this game. And that's a brilliant try assist from Thomas Williams there. Freeing up, well, rather getting the ball over the top to a free Rio Dyer, who dives over in the corner and brings the scoreboard up to 27 points to 10. Wales are getting themselves back into this game. That was poor from Stain. He should have stayed wider. And Thomas Williams has had a huge impact on this game. He has really sped up Wales. He's made them more efficient, far quicker. Their ruck speed is so much better. Wales have looked like a totally different side in this second half, despite the early try to Duan van der Merwe. So Johan Lloyd with a very wide kick here, and he slotted it. A much harder kick, and he slots it. 27 points to 12. I tell you what, you did predict 45-12. Could be on here. Brilliant there. And Tompkins did have a lot to do with that, even though he's supposedly been substituted for Mason Grady. He clearly hasn't been. And Rio Dyer definitely happy with that. So Wales have scored, what, 1 try in this yellow card period? So, well, technically 2. They scored and got the yellow. So let's say 2. No, 1. Using the extra man, they've scored 1. Can they get another one in this yellow card period? There's only 25 minutes left of this game. Finn Russell kicks off, goes deep into the Welsh 22. Wainwright gathers. Wainwright's running it out. Beats 1 in Kyle Stain. Thomas Williams feeds his forwards. Williams again. Eventually picks up and decides box kick because no one's trying to tackle him. Rowe picks up, or catches, feeds to Finn Russell. Finn Russell with a huge bomb. I'd say Rowe was in front of the kicker there. And Thomas Williams comes forward to claim it really well. Wainwright's going to have to act as scrum half here. Does so. Domachowski. Oh, no, it's not. It's new man. 18 is Asarati. Thomas Williams out the back to Johan Lloyd. Johan Lloyd out to Tompkins. Tompkins flings it wide. This is Josh Adams on the wing here. Kicks forward. It's gone way too far, and Finn Russell will just simply mark and have an easy exit. But I tell you what, Wales have got themselves into this game now. They are actually playing with some intent, because they were absolutely nowhere in that first half. Finn Russell clears, does go straight for touch, doesn't mind that it will be a Welsh line-out. Brings play up to into the Welsh half, just over halfway. And 15 minutes into this half, 1 try apiece. Sorry, 2 tries to 1. So a bit of a turnaround, but still 15 points clear, Scotland are. But still 2 minutes on that yellow card. Wales need to make use of it. At least get some field position. Williams off the top of the line out. Johan Lloyd with a kick over the top. But, well, oh, it's not well covered. Oh, and I tell you what. Oh, Rowe manages to get back and pick it up. But Wales putting so much pressure on Scotland there. Really clever kick by Johan Lloyd. Scotland inside. No, I'd say that's carried over. Referee said inside. I would say it was carried over by Rowe, but I don't think Ben White's going to be clearing. He does clear it for touch. You see, I would disagree. I think it was carried back in. But anyway, it was a great little dink over the top there from Johan Lloyd. I thought it was a really poor kick. Definitely carried back. Definitely carried back. So that should be a Welsh line-out. No, in fact, it should be out in the full. That shouldn't have been allowed to go out on the full. So D goes to the front. Thomas Williams. This is good from Wales. They're actually employing some attacking rugby. Dyer came off his wing. He's fed Josh Adams. Adams steps inside. Supported by Winnett. Thomas Williams. Oh, this is much better from Wales. It looks a lot sharper. Beard carries it up. They're up over the 10. Williams again. Oh, Johan Lloyd. Tompkins feeds Dyer out wide. Dyer decides to go himself instead of pass to Wainwright. Could have put him in there, potentially. Williams. Williams again. Feeding his forwards. Good protection there from Sarati. Tompkins stays up in one tackle. He's done well there. Advantage definitely against for Wales. Scottish player not getting out of the way and slowing possession down. Tell you what, really awful kick there. But I tell you, Dyer off the bounce off the floor because Scotland Kyle Steyn couldn't take it. Is playing on. It was an awful kick from Thomas Williams, but Scotland are going to get back. Are they? No, but they'll come back for the penalty. There could be another card here. The referee's double blasted. Rather, it's a warning for Scotland. Too many penalties at the breakdown. Scotland are playing a bit more like Wales did in the first half now. Wales are doing all the attacking, and they have to. They have to throw everything at this game now in order to just get themselves back into it. Some nice rugby from Wales. Yeah, definitely. They're actually in this game now. Although that kick from Thomas Williams was piss poor. But he did have a penalty, so try something, I guess. But definitely since Thomas Williams came on, totally different Welsh team. So Johan Lloyd will go to the corner. 21.5 minutes left. And Johan Lloyd has found a good touch. Oh, that was so touch and go with that flag. And Wales will have a line out 5 meters out. And I would not put it past them to go for another rolling maul. They do. They go to the front. They've got the ball. Their maul is moving forwards. Scotland are pulling it to the side. I'd say Ashman's... no, not Ashman. I'd say Turner's pulled that down again, but no penalty. Williams. Williams to Adams. Adams acting as a forward here. Advantage for offside, I believe. Wales playing under advantage. Williams. Williams feeds his forwards. Another, I think, advantage again. Williams goes to the right to Reffel. Reffel hit hard. Williams to Beard. Beard supported by Tompkins, but can't get over. Williams to Domachowski. Domachowski's had a very good game. I'll give him that. Oh, Josh Adams doesn't time his run very well. Williams to Mason Grady. Really good double tackle on him. Wales throwing everything at this Scottish team now. And they're going to come back for the penalty. And there's a yellow card here. Finn Russell was warned. Who is it going to be? Tuipolatu? 12. Sione Tuipolatu is going to get a yellow card. And that's just, I think, a team yellow card there. There was just too many penalties. So, almost the end of the first round of Six Nations. Who stands out? Well, in the first half of this game, Scotland, but that was because Wales was so bad. But not anymore. Wales are really starting to pile into them here. 20 minutes left, and Wales are getting themselves... And I tell you, Wainwright is over. Wainwright scores under the sticks. And that is a full-on turnaround. 27 points. It will be 19. That is a huge turnaround for Wales. They're back in this game. With 19.5 minutes to play, and what, an 8-point lead for Scotland. This gives me vibes of England-Scotland all those years ago. That 38 points to 38 game. This is a crazy match right now, and I'm loving it. And brilliant barge there from Wainwright to get the try. And this is going to be 27 points to 19 with 19 minutes to play. And we are being treated to a game here. A game of two halves, just like that game in Twickenham. Was it at Twickenham? Or was it Murrayfield? That 38-all. I think it was Twickenham that year. So this second half is 19 points to 7 to Wales. I tell you what, if Scotland lose from here, my God. Can Wales do it though? Can Wales get over the line? What a game. What a game. 18 minutes left, guys. Finn Russell kicks off again. He goes very high, hangs it just over the 22. Wainwright breaks one tackle. He's running out. He's got Dyer on his left. Oh, if only he could have got the pass away. I reckon he had the pace. Hepburn is on for Scotland in place of Ritchie. And Jack Dempsey is on as well. Thomas Williams, they're up to halfway. Lloyd. Grady to Tompkins. Tompkins out the back to win it. Win it. Decides to step in field. Wrapped up by Hugh Jones. Thomas Williams. Domachowski, I rate him. I really do. I didn't rate him before this game. Now I do. He's actually played bloody well. Or that Scotland told to release. Williams flings it wide to Beard. Beard out the back to Wainwright. Wainwright has suddenly come alive in this second half. Williams recycles. Ioan Lloyd. Josh Adams decides to step back in. Nothing happening down that blind side. Williams. Domachowski again with a carry. Ioan Lloyd decides to go himself. Wales, just where have they come from? Oh, brilliant pass from Williams. Williams down this right-hand side. Feeds in field to Asarati. He's stopped, but they do still have possession. Williams will feed. Ioan Lloyd. Out the back to Tompkins. Tompkins to Grady. Grady over the top. To Reffel down the left-hand side. They're up into the 22. There's no scrum half, though. Beard is going to have to act as scrum half here. Oh, Wainwright with a catch by his ankles there. Williams with a dink over the top. Almost got by the Welsh team. And Scotland are going to look to run out. Oh, Hugh Jones on his bike. Brilliant ankle tap. Johan van der Merwe picks up. He is scragged. That looked forward to me off that offload. Finn Russell decides, no, screw this. We're kicking this downfield. He's found a lot of space there. The ball does go into the Welsh 22. It's only a forward chasing. And Rio Dyer is just going to clear downfield. I don't even think he's cleared it out. He hasn't. And Rowe's got it. Rowe runs it back at them. Dyer does bring him to the ground. He's offloaded it forwards. And so it will be a scrum. But I tell you what, that was a bit of a breathless play there, wasn't it? Yeah, a lot. Whew. That ankle tap on Hugh Jones from... Who was that? Who's number 20 for Wales? Who is number 20 for Wales? Let's have a look. Oh, come on, where are the teams? Number 20 for Wales. That would be... Man. I don't know his first name, but that's Man. Ooh, this game's got everything. Whew. Possession in the second half, 65% to Wales. No wonder they're putting so much pressure on Scotland. What about territory? Territory, Scotland must be very poor in this second half. Scotland have conceded 14 penalties. Wales have only conceded 4. So, Wales have the put in. Ioan Lloyd. Feeds Tompkins. Tompkins out the back to Ioan Lloyd, but it's not a good pass. It's gone behind him. He's picked it up. But he's been caught by both Johan van der Merwe and Finn Russell. They've dragged him back almost to their own 22. Scotland piling into this ruck. But Wales managed to keep it. Williams. Wales have space here. And it's Man who comes with a bit of a run there. And I think Williams will look to gain some territory here by kicking downfield. but breathless stuff this from both sides. Nope, they're going to run it out. They've got it all the way to win it. Win it's going to take on this. Win it frees Dyer. Dyer's beating his man on the inside. They're still going. He's got players on his outside. He's cut back again. And Winnett's on his outside. Feeds Williams. This is just crazy. It's hard to keep up with. Lloyd to Wainwright. Coming down this right-hand side now. He steps back in field. It's advantage to Wales. Williams recycles again. Decides to hold it and goes to Lloyd. Out to Adams. They're into the 22. And bloody hell, that's a great attack. Rafael has to act as scrum off. Passes to Beard. Williams to the right. To Man. Man out to Adams. Brought down by Dempsey. And Johan Lloyd drops it. Sorry, no, it was Grady who drops it. But they'll go back for the penalty. And now do Wales go for the 3 points? It will take them within 7. No, I'd say with how they're doing, go for the line out, and go for them all. Go for the try while you have the extra man. But bloody hell, what a turnaround this game has been. 13 minutes left. I do want Scotland to win, but just with the way Wales have come back and the way they're playing, it's hard not to be rooting for them. It's really hard, and it's so frustrating because I want Scotland to win. Johan Lloyd kicks to the corner. They will have a 5-metre line out. It was brilliant there from Winnett. And Dyer down that left-hand side. Brilliant. And Dyer just had a brilliant run there. In, out, in, out. So, D just needs to hit his man, set the rolling maul, and then force it over the line. They do hit the Beard at the front. The maul is good. Oh, and to tell you what, it's Man who just crashes over with ease. And Wales are going to be potentially 1 point behind. And Scotland are capitulating. Surely not. Surely this is not going to happen. 27 points to 0. And this is insane. What is happening? And Scotland, thing is, now Scotland will be in a terrible mental place. So Wales have total ascendancy here. Total ascendancy from Wales here. And Scotland actually, if they do manage to win this, I will be surprised. Because of how they must be feeling right now. But can Johan Lloyd make it 27 points to 26? Scotland look absolutely stunned. And they just have to go back to when they did this to England. Like, think about how they felt then and recreate it. Johan Lloyd, he does convert. It is a 1-point ball game. And I tell you what, Thomas Williams has made all the difference in this game. But Wainwright suddenly coming alive in this half has been key. Absolutely key. Absolutely key. We have a 1-point ball game with 10 and a bit minutes to go, people. This is insane. Scotland being very slow to get this game back underway. The referee stopped the clock because it was taking them so long. They need that yellow card done. They need to make sure that they keep Wales in their half here. Change of kickoff here. Finn Russell goes high and fairly short. Straight to Winnett. It's outside their 22 though, so they cannot kick dead. Some more changes have been made here by Scotland. Number 18 is on. Who's number 18 for them? That will be Miller Mills is on. And yeah, George Turner is off, so Ashman is now back on. Finn Russell launches a bomb. Wales do claim it, and they still have it. Wainwright acting scrum off to Johan Lloyd. Is Williams just not acting as scrum off anymore? No. Where is Williams? Oh, there he is. Winnett takes it in there. Williams Now playing with a bit of his forwards. Domachowski with another huge... I'd actually potentially give Domachowski man of the match so far. The man has been so good. Williams off the back. He's going to kick here. Box kick. Is he going to make it very contestable? Not. Yeah, actually, no, it was contestable. But Scotland have it. Van der Merwe in the midfield. Beats the tackle of Owen Lloyd, but he's brought down. Russell to Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones brought down, and a great tackle by Mason Grady. Oh, and who's their scrum off? Horn is on. Horn is on for Ben White. They're not even showing me who's coming, like the substitutions anymore. Horn to the left. There's a player down for Scotland here. Can't see who it is. I think it's Hugh Jones. Yeah, and they're gonna bring he's in the way of play, so they're gonna stop the game for the injury. Tuipulotu is back onto the field now. Wales, crucially, have a bonus point with that last try. Oh, and there's a famous face. There is a famous face in the stands. Oh, what's his name? I can't even think of his name. Plays the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. What's his name? Oh, I tell you what, Asarati could be in trouble here. I mean, he gets very low. I'd say max, if anything, is a yellow card, and even then it's unfortunate. It's very low. The problem is he gets his elbow up high. Crosby is not feeling good after that hit, though. Oh, the referee's going to check it. Kyle Rowe has been replaced by Cameron Redpath. So Redpath is on the field as well. I think maybe penalty max. Like, be very harsh to give him a yellow card. So Redpath is on the field. Scotland back up to their full team. So it is 15 plays 15 now. How is this game going to end? That is the question, because this has been absolutely mental, how it's been so far. Crosby is going off after that hit by Asarati. I'd call that a rugby incident. Yep, so Crosby will be replaced. Who's coming on for him? Oh, okay, so Redpath is on for Crosby. Because yeah, that makes sense, because they were a backline player down. That makes sense. Adam Beard is also off now. William Defoe, that's his name. Teddy Williams is now permanently on the field. He had come on earlier as a temporary replacement. I'll tell you what, Tuipulotu is actually on at flank. Interesting. Scotland are being forced to put a centre at flank. Although Tuipulotu is fairly bulky, so, you know, not really losing a lot there. But I suppose Crosby is bigger and heavier. But Scotland being forced to make unhelpful changes. 8 minutes left in this game. At the moment, Wales have 2 bonus points. Scotland have 4 points. Horn out the back. To Newman. Redpath. They're on the 10-metre line. On Wales' 10-metre line. Looking to use their forwards to carry up here. Miller Mills. Redpath. Steps in field. Is Healy on as well? I think Healy's on for Finn Russell. No, Finn Russell's still on the field, so I don't think Healy is on yet. Horn feeds Russell. Russell out the back. To Rowe. Rowe is still on the field? What is going on with this team? I feel like they don't know who's being substituted for who. Scotland still on attack here. Horn. Yeah, Scotland haven't scored since the 42nd minute. Oh, they've got it out wide to their rangy forwards. Horn. Dempsey. Horn again to Finn Russell. Finn Russell. It's good. Redpath. Redpath frees up Tuipulotu, but he is brought down by Domachowski, the big man. He is getting through some work today. Hepburn. Horn. Russell. Russell goes wide to Dempsey. Are they going to play for a drop goal, potentially? Russell tries to kick through. It's charged down, but it's bounced back into a Scottish hand. But there's a... Wales have stolen it. It's a penalty turnover to Wales. And that means territory. And Finn Russell, the architect of both Scotland's best plays and also their worst. He's such an interesting hit-and-miss player. And I feel like when Finn Russell does something bad, he switches off. He totally switches off. And this is why look, he is an absolute magician, but I still wouldn't pick him as my 10. Because he's not a good backs against the wall player for me. And that often is a problem with Scotland. They've often got their backs against the wall. Like, yes, he can open a game, but I don't know. It's a gamble. He is undeniably he's undeniably the best 10 on attack in the world. Wales, oh, and the line out goes skew. Scotland have it. Russell kicks downfield. Another lost line out for Wales. Win it steps. He's being chased by Redpath. Not a great pass. Josh Adams has to kick. He skids it along the floor. Rowe infield. Russell will kick them back down into their own half. Kicks it deep. The ball does sit up, so it won't go into the end goal. Here's Ioan Lloyd. Ioan Lloyd tries a spiral. Doesn't quite get hold of it. Finn Russell is going to launch a bomb. Nope, he's going to launch a long kick. And he's just trying to pin Wales back in their own 22 here. Win it. Got a good clearance there. Brings play back into Scotland's half. A good 40-meter kick, that one. Territory gain. Very good clearance there. With only 4 minutes to go, can Wales steal this game? It's a big ask from here. They've got a lot of work to do. You see the numbers are definitely climbing of people watching with how crazy this game has been. 41 people. Welcome, everyone. Oh, it's not straight from Scotland. They've overthrown. Wales have got the ball back. Reffel. Oh, it's a high tackle from Scotland. No penalty from the ref. Oh, the ref might have now seen it. Still hasn't got his arm out, though. Williams. Using his forwards. They're on halfway. Williams. Can they steal this? Ioan Lloyd. Big carry from Teddy Williams. Williams. Elliot D. Scotland cannot give away a penalty here. Another carry from Teddy Williams. Wrapped up by Hugh Jones. Thomas Williams. Asirati, who potentially could have been yellow carded, but wasn't. Lloyd. They're back over their own half now, into their own half now. They've been pushed back slightly by Scotland, but they are moving them around. Lloyd tried to feed Mason Grady. It's a forward pass to Mason Grady. And that could be the last throw of the dice for Wales. Oh, such a minor forward pass, but it was slightly forwards. And that could have saved Scotland there. Absolute insanity what's going on in this game. Ref telling Scotland to hurry up. Scotland just will want to get this ball out of the scrum, get it into their big centres, carry it up, then recycle into their forwards and just get the ball off the park as soon as possible. They're going to reset the scrum. And that's eaten up. I mean, we're into the second last minute now because that's eaten up some time. What a finale. What a end to the game this is going to be. Scotland just a game of two halves, this certainly. But Wales, considering where they were, they've done themselves proud in this second half. But they'll be pissed at themselves for their first half. Again, another scrum that's going to have to be reset. But it's great for Scotland. The more time that gets wasted, the quicker they can get the ball out the scrum and then kick it off. Come on. I don't even know what I want to happen. This game has been that wild. I don't even know how I want this to end. I just want it to be crazy. Come on, Scotland. So the ball does come out. Or rather, it's kept at the back by Dempsey. They're going to win a penalty here. Horn to Redpath. Redpath out the back to Finn Russell. Russell feeds Healy. Sorry, Kyle Stain. Kyle Stain is on his bike deep into the 22. Horn gets it off to Dempsey. Dempsey's up to the 5. Scotland going to finish with a try here. Horn is taken out. There's going to be a penalty here. Van der Merwe has to act as scrum off. He's held up. Gets the offload off and then brought to ground. Scotland still have the ball. This is mental. Scotland still attacking there under the sticks. Ferguson's going to pick up. He does. Tries to go himself. He's 1 meter out. Horn. No. Miller-Mills picks it up and passes. Scotland must get over here. Horn. Dempsey. Sorry, it wasn't Dempsey, but I didn't see who it was. Miller-Mills. Can't get there. Scotland about 30 centimetres out at this point. Horn. The clock's in the red. Scotland will want to get a try so they can get a bonus point. Horn. Horn decides to go himself. He's caught. Scotland have the ball. Miller-Mills. Come on, Scotland. Johan van der Merwe going a scrum off. He's trying to force his way over. I think he's got there. I think Johan van der Merwe has got there. Either way, this is either going to be a try or the end of the game. So they're TMOing it. No worries, Richard. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Has Johan van der Merwe got a hat-trick? Wait, has he scored twice? So on-field decision, no try. They're having a check. Let's have a look. Yeah, so yeah, he has scored 2. So this could be his hat-trick. Has he got the ball down? No. No, no, he hasn't. It's gone on to oh, what's his name? Rio Dyer's leg, and it never hit the ground. So it's not going to be a hat trick for Johan van der Merwe. Tell you what strength though. This isn't a try. It never hit the ground. No try. No try. But that will be a win for Scotland. No try to Scotland. But that is the end of the game. 27 points to 26. And my God, what a game we've just seen. 20 points to 0 at half-time to Scotland. And the game ends 27 points to 26. One missed kick by Ewan Lloyd. You know, if he got that, it changes everything. So, absolutely nuts game. Wild. And Aaron Wainwright, for his second half, wins Six Nations Player of the Match. And considering that Wales were absolutely nowhere in that first half, he had such an amazing second half that he got Player of the Match. And that's fair. That is actually fair. He was incredible in that second half. And Wales do get 2 bonus points because of 4 tries and loss within 7. And Scotland get 4 for a win. They only had three tries. Thanks for joining me on this stream, guys. Absolutely nuts affair. Went absolutely crazy. But Scotland do get over the line. They break their duck in Cardiff. They finally won for the first time in 21 years. But tell you what, for such a convincing second half, a very unconvincing second half. Very convincing first half. But absolutely nuts that was. Thanks for joining me, guys. That was awesome. And I will see you, I think next weekend. No, maybe not next weekend. I think it's the weekend after. But yeah, thanks for that, guys. And I'm gonna go and recover. Have an absolutely great weekend. Good start to it. Thank God the Six Nations is back. Cheers, guys.